Hey Taurus, welcome to our little love nest here over on YouTube, where every day at noon central we will have a special tarot reading for all Taurus sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars placements. Every day at noon we will talk about everything from you in general, finances and career, love, new love, what's manifesting, and events to look forward to. So be sure to like this video for me, Taurus. Claim it when it resonates for you. Leave it until it does. And subscribe to our channel. All right, Taurus. Let's get your current energy. All right, Taurus. You have the third eye chakra. All right, bottom of the deck, you have hostilities. And then we have anxiety right behind that. Okay, Taurus. So I'm picking up on this strong energy that you're kind of seeing between the lines. You're reading between the lines. You're seeing the motives, okay, this week of anyone's intentions that are kind of shady, or they're not as forward or trustworthy. All right, it feels like your spidey senses are going off. You may be picking up on the emotions of another person and absorbing them. And with the anxiety card, like, you could be having things of deja vu, because I literally just had a whole deja vu moment where it felt like either you've done this before or you've been in this situation before. So you're gonna have some type of trigger that's like sending off your spidey senses, or this it's sending off some type of signal that's like wanting your attention. Like, pay attention to this, Taurus. You might want to look here, Taurus. Something here is for you, or something here is not here for you anymore. So this is strong energy around you being more aware of your environment, being able to see the motives of other people. So you're really on guard, okay? Like, trying to protect your energy, trying to avoid any confrontation. But it looks like confrontation is trying to find you, like drama. There's also something about someone reaching out to you unexpectedly, and you may feel like their motives are not as sincere as they made it seem. Okay, interesting. So we have coins here. Money will be coming to you. Oh, I love to see that money will be coming to you, Taurus. Okay, you have time to get out of a situation. Yeah, something is not right for you anymore, Taurus. You've been holding on too long to it. For some of you, it's a job, or it feels like several people. You have pale, time to get out of a situation, cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. So I feel like this anxiety it's really coming from you not being satisfied with your job. You can see yourself making so much more money, or you know you're worth way more than you're receiving, and it's time to let that go. Okay, it's time to let that job go. It's time to let that relationship go. It's time to let those friends go for some of you. And you'll know exactly who it is. I feel like for many of you, it may be family. All right, family sorrow. And then we have torch here. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay, I feel like you're outgrowing the people. You're outgrowing the circle. And you know how they say a lot of your blessings come once you get out of your hometown, once you get out of your small town. A lot of your blessings are waiting for you on the other side of you getting out of your comfort zone. So wherever you're feeling scared to go, Taurus, wherever you're feeling like, I just don't know what's on the other end, or I just don't know what to expect if I do that thing, or if I go after that ambition, that's exactly where you want to go. Okay, so you're going to start seeing confirmation from that when you try that new thing, and then you're like, oh wow, it's actually doing better here than it was somewhere else. So for example, let's say you're an entrepreneur and you start posting on Instagram or TikTok rather than YouTube or Facebook. You might notice that you're getting a lot more reciprocity on TikTok than you are on Facebook. So this is about finding what works for you as you develop, picking creative ways to express your talent, without holding on to something that you want specifically. So many of you, you may be trying to get a specific job, or you're trying to get a specific position, okay, or a specific platform. And Spirit is saying it may be time for you to go on another platform first and try it there and see how well you do, because I do feel like there are some there's some it's like cracked, something's broken, and it's not you. It may be the algorithm, it may be the system, but strong emphasis on it's not you, Taurus. So let's get into this. Coins. Spirit, can you show me coins, torch, and third eye? Yeah, Six of Swords. You see how in this card, Taurus, behind her, it's nothing but darkness. Okay, nothing can grow there. For some of you, it's a relationship. You argue with this person a lot. For some of you, it's an actual place, like you need to cross state lines, or you need to move to another country. Something about this is saying get out, and get out fast to me. Okay, you need your peace. Okay, as you spiritually develop and you enlighten yourself, look at that Hangman energy. As you spiritually develop and you continue enlightening yourself, I feel like you're becoming more sensitive, Taurus, to other people's emotions. You may be very empathic, and you're absorbing the emotions of other people around you. You can kind of see what the problem is for other people, but it seems like you're having a hard time solving your own personal financial crisis, but you're giving other people help in a way. Let's say, for example, you're giving other people advice or creative inspiration that you normally, it's like you're an abundant flow of creative inspiration, and other people see that about you, so they're coming to you asking you questions, and you're giving them solutions to their problems, and it's working for them. But that same advice that you're giving everyone else, it's not working for you in your own personal life, because you've seen enough. Okay, with this Hangman energy, you've been patient enough, you've waited enough, you've seen how far it can go. You know, if you've already been able to see, like, they're not going to give me a raise, or they're not going to acknowledge the fact that I am very intuitive, that I do actually see and have the gifts that I have. The Spirit is saying they're not going to, and it's time to get out of this situation, because it's only going to get worse from there. For some of you, I'm seeing like you clench your jaw, okay, or you keep your fists balled up. So if you ever notice, like when you're sleeping, maybe you are always on guard, or you always feel like you have to defend yourself, so your body is stuck in a stiff, like I'm feeling pain across my shoulders. So if you've been feeling like that, or whoever you feel like that around, that's a clear indication that your physical body and your spiritual body is telling you, hey, Taurus, we don't feel good in this environment. It doesn't feel safe here. So it's time to, look at that, justice came out anyway. It's time to like pack up and go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Cups. With the Nine of Cups, Taurus, you are extremely nice. You're sharing with people. It's like as you're filling up your own cup for yourself, right? As you're replenishing your own energy, as soon as you get like a half a juice in your cup, you start giving it out again. Okay, you start giving it out again, and you start saying, you know what, I have enough, but you don't recharge all the way. Okay, Spirit is saying you're not allowing yourself to recharge all the way, and then you have to turn around and be very selfish, or like put your foot down and say no to these friends, or to these relationships, or these siblings, family. It literally says family sorrow, in order to get them to stop pulling on your energy and demanding so much from you. So there's this deficit where you don't have enough energy, or you don't have enough time for yourself in a day's worth of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the end of the day, you're extremely depleted. You feel like you are barely holding on to your own mental and emotional sanity, while trying to still juggle all of these responsibilities, while still trying to make time for yourself and be happy. But it's like, and it's like, you're not the one going out there looking for these things, Taurus. No, I'm not seeing that at all. I'm seeing that people are the ones coming to you, asking you for help. I'm seeing that several ones get very offensive or defensive around you saying you don't have enough time, or you saying that you can't do it. So it's like, you don't want to disappoint certain people, even though on some level your intuition is telling you it's time to disappoint a few people, right? Dissatisfied, okay? Because they're dissatisfied in their life, they're going to try to make you dissatisfied in yours. Let's see what anxiety is talking about for you, Taurus. So we have the Page of Wands. You have the Five of Swords. Then you have the Six of Cups. So the Eight of Cups. If you notice that there's a theme, right? We have the Six of Cups. You don't know who you can trust, Taurus, and this is a big thing, because I feel like whatever you're doing in your personal career life, because we have coins here, so this has a lot to do with your career life. I mean, I see a little bit of relationships here with Justice and the Nine of Cups, but this is more or less about your family and your friends and your relationships that you're cultivating outside of yourself. And with this Six of Cups, it's like you don't really know who to trust. You're really confused around your discernment, because your trust has been taken for granted for so many times. For some of you, you've been under spiritual attack, and you're wondering if these spiritual attacks are directly correlated to a particular person or persons. It feels like more than one that you've left behind. Like, are they attacking me? You know, they're making it difficult for me to work. Is this intentional? Can I trust these people? And the truth of the matter is, I feel like with the Six of Cups, in some way, with this discomfort, right? There's so much pressure and discomfort to just simply do what it is that you love to do, right? Like, making money or working, like, you want to actually love that job that you have. You want to be able to go there every single day and not feel like you have to look behind your shoulder and worry if someone else is trying to one up you, or if someone else is trying to take what you've worked hard for, or trying to get you overlooked. You don't want to become complacent. So this Five of Swords pressure is kind of like, as uncomfortable as it may be, it's getting you to see some type of red, okay? With this third eye, it's getting you to see, like, you know what? No, I am not my circumstances. No, I am not going to be the underdog. No, I want more for myself. I will put myself out there. So a lot of this pressure is getting you to push through and go through these breakthroughs with the Page of Wands, and actually realize that I am dissatisfied with where I currently am, and I refuse to allow myself to become a victim. I refuse to allow anxiety to win. I remember what it was like being at the bottom before, and I won't go back there. So it's bringing out some type of fight or push inside of you, okay? But I don't feel like this is going to last always, okay? But something about this is necessary, okay? And I know this is going to sound really crazy, but it feels like a lot of this may be necessary to get you where you need to go. It's a part of some type of lesson or experience you're meant to gather from having multiple failed attempts at something. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into seeing what's manifesting in your career, right? Specifically, like what's manifesting in Taurus career. What's manifesting in Taurus career specifically that they need to know of? What's manifesting in Taurus career that they need to know of? Just one card, please, Spirit. All right, so we have adjacent possibilities. Okay, it's time to do things differently. The thinking man. So we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, but with this thinking man, it's making me feel like, you see, like with this clear quartz crystal here, something's being amplified. Okay, it's gonna be so loud, Taurus, that you can't ignore it. Okay, it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb, I'm hearing. Where it's like it's very shiny, it gets your attention. It's one of those things that I want it so bad, or I want that person, or I want that thing so bad. It's so precious to me. It's reminding me of Smeagol off Lord of the Rings. You know, when Smeagol was like, my precious. Okay, so it's like something is so precious to you to the point where when one door closes, you go down another door. Okay, when one opportunity shuts its door at you, you're going to try something different. Okay, use social media efficiently to connect with your audience. Be specific about your outcome, about what outcome you desire from your efforts, and focus your actions there. So this is about you getting very focused on your intentions, on what you're manifesting here. Like, what is that thing that you want to connect most with your audience, right? And then you have declutter. Create a sacred workspace that you love. Clutter keeps you stuck. Clear it and watch your creativity and abundance flow easily. So this is, again, reminding me, or all of us as Tauruses, right? That there's a niche here. I feel like there's something about a niche or a niche, however they say it. And this niche is what makes you unique, okay? So it's not about trying to be like anyone else necessarily per se, but in social media in general, you have to start somewhere, right? You have to start on like what I call the outline or the layout. So there's some type of layout or outline that may need to be revisited, because with adjacent possibilities, it's like you're doing the same things, but maybe, you know, let's say you do candles, right? All right, because I'm seeing specifically, let's say you do candles, and I'm already getting an innovative idea. So someone's going to start feeling very innovative. Like embodying the candle. Let's say you do candles, right? And you're going to record yourself, I don't know, lighting the candle or having an experience with the candle, or you just make it really unique so you can connect with your audience. And just like utilizing, like, as entrepreneurs, majority of you are entrepreneurs that I feel in this pile, that are coming through in this reading. Just the same way as marketing and advertisement is done for major corporations, when you're an entrepreneur and you have your own small business, you have to take on that same innovative approach when it comes to marketing to your audience, or marketing and advertising to your audience, right? And you come up with different creative ways, and you just keep trying different things until you find a sweet spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love doing it this way and it works for me. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, I'm also seeing, you know, you making sure that you have like your name on every platform. You making sure something about doing like text message deals, or maybe a text now number or something to that degree, where you're able to, you know, connect with people a lot quicker. But this seems like a very personable touch that you're adding, Taurus, to your business and your career after a long standstill. So things could have stopped growing for a while and things are about to really pick up. And what they want you to know is that everything was tied to how you felt, right? And also there's a little energy of obsession, okay? So there was a situation where the more you obsessed over something, it pretty much closed the other options, or it closed the windows or the doors that could have been open to you, because you were obsessing over that one thing. And it feels like it was one of those platforms or one of those relationships where you spent a lot of time invested into building that one thing, that to take it from you and tell you to start over somewhere else, it didn't make sense to you, right? It didn't make sense to you until you started seeing a decrease in your money, or until you started seeing a decline financially. And at first you're going to go through those stages of grief, right? Whose fault is it? Whose can I blame? Is this karma? Was someone putting roots on me? Different things of those emotions are stemming from not knowing what the reason was. So spirit is really trying to give you some clarity so you can actually start collaborating, because I feel like spirit wants you to collaborate with someone or multiple people, but you're not going to collaborate with them, Taurus, if you don't trust them. So let's see what spirit is talking about. Here, what's manifesting for Taurus and money? What's manifesting for Taurus and money? So we got prudence. Don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Put something aside for a rainy day. Stay within budget and start living within your means. And then we have patience. Divine timing is at hand. It will require having faith while you are shown the way. You may feel tired and out of balance. The universe is forcing you to rest and recover. Money may be slow in coming in or unsatisfied with your finances. Okay, we also got legal here. You might have to take care of some legal matters related to financial issues. You can receive money from some kind of legal matter. This is a good time to handle any legal matters involving money. So again, there's just this energy of reiterating being patient, okay? Being patient but not losing faith. And having more fun. I don't know why. I feel like this blockage that's happening here is coming from fun. All right, I'm seeing retail therapy. Okay, so some of you may be going through like, you know, I'm tired of feeling anxious. I'm tired of worrying. I'm tired of not knowing if I'm going to pay for this. And sometimes, Taurus, what I can see it does to you is when you feel that way, you kind of like try to shut out those voices in your head by going like and doing something nice for yourself and paying for something just to make it stop. All right, for some of you, you buy things to help build your business, or you buy more stuff, okay? But it's not stuff that you necessarily need, but it's stuff that you want and it's making you feel better. 6 of Pentacles. Or you need someone to rescue, or you need someone to help in order to feel. It's like you feel guilty just giving that extra time to yourself. And spirit is saying you deserve time too. You don't have to feel guilty about making yourself a priority. You would rather spend on someone else and wait for your turn than to start giving it to yourself without needing a reason. Okay, the reason why you take yourself shopping is always to the point of of you feeling at your lowest. There's no regimen. There's no consistency in the reasons why you do it. You just wait till you get bored. And then when you get bored, you're like, okay, I guess I could do something nice for myself. So they want you to come up with some type of consistent plan or consistency that just gets you. Taurus, do you know what this feels like to me? Many of you Taurians, you struggle with consistency. Like, you can obsess over something to the point where you won't do nothing at all. You won't make any moves. Some of you. Others of you, you've dealt with something called, let me give you an example. You know, when you were younger and you really didn't want to go to church, but your parents would make you go to church whether you wanted to or not. And you went religiously every Sunday. And you don't really want to go, but you do it anyway because you're made to do it, or it's a responsibility. Like, everyone had to go, you know? Even if you didn't feel like it, you had to go. So there's a push and pull with authority figures, or people that have control over you. There's a strong feeling of not wanting to feel controlled or held down or required to do anything. But at the same time, wanting to manifest an abundance in your life, wanting to manifest multiple doors and opportunities becoming open to you. But there's a lesson to be learned here. And I feel like the lesson to be learned here is that everything requires sacrifice. Anything that you want, nothing is free. And though I don't feel like you believe it is free, it's like it's not coming to you because of just your good deeds. It's coming to you because you understand that you give just to give. It's a good energy. It's a good flow of karma. And that flow of karma keeps you on the positive aspect of things, where you won't feel like your perspective will shift, and you won't necessarily feel like you're being controlled because you have to consistently do something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we stay in our 9-to-5 jobs because it's easier to have someone else telling you, out of fear that you would lose your job, that you better be on time. If that boss wasn't gonna reprimand you for being late to work, would you really show up to work on time, or would you sleep a little bit longer? Okay, so there's a little bit of battle between laziness, obligation, and authority. And now you're going to especially for those of you that are entrepreneurs, you're gonna have to like be your own boss, which means you have to be the one to create the consequences. You have to be the one to determine what those consequences will be when you don't show up for yourself, right? When you spend too much time thinking about things and not actually doing something about it. So there's a little bit of push-pull of learning how to not be so to the extreme on either side of things. And that's kind of like where you are right now, playing with different methods, trying out different things, seeing what necessarily works for you, what doesn't work for you. And that's all they want you doing right now. It's just getting comfortable with exercising those muscles, getting comfortable with exercising that patience and that practice. Okay, and that practice has to be a ritual. So when you have a good hold on that patient practice dynamic, of all these doors and opportunities, then you're going to feel energetically that you're ready. Okay? Hold on. You're going to feel energetically that you're ready. So we have someone will try to make you do something against your will. Club. Yeah, force. Okay, temporary problems. Chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. And then we have dealings or relationships with a man. Ooh. So there's a be careful, do not take risks. So there's a relationship here, Taurus. Some of you it's your boss, for some of you it's a father. Okay, for some of you it's a relationship, it's a person that's very important in your life. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Clarify this for me, Spirit. The moon. Yeah, it feels like someone is secretly manipulating you, Taurus. Okay, multiple people are secretly manipulating you or trying to sabotage something that you're trying to manifest into your life. This could be a love partner, or with the Three of Cups, this is more than one person gossiping. It's almost like they're looking at you and they're connecting with you, and they're saying that they want to see you succeed, right? Or they care. But on the backhand side of it, they really don't genuinely believe that you're gonna amount to anything. And that's really messed up. Because they feel like you're getting over them, or you're no longer caring about the relationship with them, or the connection with them, or the friendship with them. So you're moving on, but they're secretly hoping that you that by you moving on, you'll have such a hard journey to the point where it forces you back to, like, force you back to me. Like someone's trying to force you back towards them, like on bended knee, to control you. Clarified clouds, Six of Swords. Yeah, temporary problems, because you're trying to move on away from this and find brighter days. For some of you, your own boss won't let you move to another. You know how you transfer positions or transfer offices? They won't let you get a promotion or excel. It's like they want you to quit so they don't have to, like, pay you any, like, unemployment. So you might have at a job, like, there's discrimination going on or favoritism. Fight back. I see you fighting back. Someone, yeah, there's an open position somewhere. For those of you working a 9 to 5, there's an open position somewhere, and that person is leaving a job, or they're getting a higher position, or they're leaving the company, and you're trying to get that position because it's going to make more money, right? Well, there's someone that doesn't want you having that position. They don't feel like you're qualified enough. Yeah, Emperor. Yeah, this is a boss. So your boss is trying to lowball you. It's like they want you to work harder and get their approval through them in order for them to actually, you know, like, why do you get to do it? You didn't work as hard as me. You weren't here that long, you know, but you're qualified. You have connections, and someone is mad that you have connections to kind of get around, and you don't have to go the long way for certain things. Like you got other doors. So some of you are going to get this job, you're going to get that higher pay, but you are going to have more than one people at your company talking about you and being envious of your relationship with a boss. Strong emphasis on a boss with the Emperor. Even if this is you as an entrepreneur, you could be doing something as an entrepreneur, and someone that's been in the field longer than you, or they're an entrepreneur too, they're giving you some type of clout, or they're giving you some type of recognition, and they're exalting you, and you have jealous people that feel like oh, you don't deserve that special treatment from that person. You know, they're jealous of your connection. So for some of you, you have a romantic connection as well that's not so romantic, but they're hating on you, and they're throwing a lot of hate your way because you have a very strong connection with this person. And it's like, what makes you so special? Devil energy. Yeah, what makes you so special? Why do you feel like we've been waiting longer than you? You know? Why do they give you this special treatment? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. At work, this is the truth. This is what lies beneath. For those of you that are in the workforce, for those of you that are entrepreneurs, this is what's been hidden from you. The majority of your co-workers are envious of you because you have a boss or someone that puts you on a pedestal. Yep, they put you on a pedestal and they hate that about you. King of Wands. Then you have a deranged ex as well that don't want you to succeed in your career. So you have a lot going on. You have a lot of doors that are not properly closed, Taurus, and it's affecting your money. It's affecting your business. You have to close these doors once and for all. Don't leave it cracked, okay? Because it's like the darkness is seeping in. All right, let's see what's manifesting in your love life. Let's see what's manifesting in love for you, Taurus. Since I am doing more than one segment, I might timestamp it. I'm not too sure. But for those of you that watch the entire reading, I truly appreciate you guys giving me a moment to clear my desk and set up for the next segment of your reading, Taurus. Okay, so let's see what's manifesting in love, Spirit, for Taurus. What's manifesting in love for Taurus? Taurus, these are timeless, so take it when it resonates for you, claim it then, and leave it until it does. It will always be uploaded here on the channel for you. Oh, you got the temple path. So what's manifesting in love for you is whatever you make it, really. I feel like, look at that, adjacent possibilities. It feels like work and love are strongly tied together. If you have not watched the what's manifesting in finances and career, you might want to watch that, because this card and this card came out as well. So it feels like love, career success, your love life, you're creating it on this path as we speak. Okay, like it's all coming full circle. It's all coming together. Surprise, I want you. Yeah, this is really, really cool. It's like happening as we speak, Taurus. Let's see. So we got dating. We have immature. We have energy and pride. Okay, let's get one more card. And then we have distance. Okay, so off the bat, Taurus, you got movement. Okay, so if there was a connection where the distance between you guys was the main delay in this relationship, that's about to pick up in the near future. Immature, distance. So this is like another situation where you and someone else was having, like, you were having a hard time. What was this immaturity about? We're gonna get in there. All right, so if y'all are here for it today, let me know. All right, put some hearts in the comments. All right, if y'all don't know, I love flowers, Taurus. I love flowers in the comments. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. But yeah, I just want to take my time and get in depth on these readings for you, Taurus. So we're going to see, what is this immaturity exactly about? Let's see, what is this immaturity about? So we have Saturn conjunct Uranus, linking invention and originality with common sense and thought. Fullness, might do great things together, amazing teamwork. And then you have Sun in the first house, so strong Aries energy. All right. They could be an Aries, or they could have Taurus in their first house. All right, so anyway, our ego and sense of individuality, all eyes on you. They're ambitious and self-confident. Immediate attraction, attention of others, success easily comes, motivator, influencer, mistaken for selfish due to ego. All right, so this is someone that I feel like they're in the public eye, or they are well known for something. Very career driven. I'm also getting with Saturn. Capricorn, they could be a Capricorn. But this is someone that either wasn't very committed, okay, or they push people away when it gets too serious. So this is giving me energy like this person is someone that when things get really serious, or things start wanting to know, like, what are we, what are we doing, what's the purpose of us being together, anything like that, this person probably would either not communicate, or they would just act very aloof, or like they don't know what you're talking about, or just like brush it off, or not address the conversation at all. This also feels like maybe for you, Taurus, as well, other people trying to date you may have told you the same thing, like, you act this way. And maybe this person is mirroring to you an aspect as well in your chart that affects your love life, okay? Or that's aspecting the same area in your love life. Strong on originality. Because this is like, the more you deal with this person, or the more that this person and you are in each other's lives, it forces you to look at yourself and say, okay, who am I? Is this who I want to be? Do I like what's being reflected back to me, or do I want to change it? And do I struggle with working well with others? Do I, am I easy to date? Is it hard to date me? Because this person may have made it hard for you to date them. You know what I'm saying? So we have unexpected income, and then we have coffin. All right, so there's an ending here. So someone's about to stop being immature. Okay, someone's finances or personal career success is about to speed up. You got journey twice. You guys, this is really soon. Someone might break up with somebody with death card. Whatever caused you guys to go in separate directions, like maybe one of you moved. Taurus, I feel like you may have moved to another state, or you may have moved to another. This feels like you've had to pack bags. So wherever you had to pack bags and move to, I feel like there was an abrupt ending. Okay, let me clarify this death card, because I kind of want to know, like, for some of you, a loved one passed away, and it forced that person to have to either come towards you, or you come towards them, or you guys, it bridged the gap that once there was the reason why y'all weren't talking anymore. Okay, so my condolences to anyone that loses somebody, but I do feel like what's manifesting is there's going to be like a major event where someone passes away. Okay, and like y'all travel and you go see each other, or you go give your respects, and then it kind of like gets things moving again, or gets you guys talking again, and you haven't talked to this person. Could be in years, months, but I'm picking up the strongest energy is like something has come full circle. Okay, so this is definitely someone I feel like For some of you, you meet somebody unexpectedly, and they're very well off for themselves. They have a really good job. They're happy. And then you guys start dating and having fun, right? And then the same old person that you weren't able to really get things popping with, that person comes back around too. Like they feel you moving on, and then all of a sudden they start reaching out to you more, talking to you more, putting in more effort, trying to create a way to communicate with you, because they can feel you energetically meeting somebody. You got the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. All right. Careful, Taurus, that someone might put on the front like they got money when they don't, or they might tell you like they don't have any money and they keep asking you for it. I feel like they have money, but they just rather take your money because you're nicer about it. Seven of Wands. And then like if you tell them no, they feel like, oh, you're telling me no just because you're talking to somebody. So you have someone that tests you in your life. It feels like an ex with the Six of Pentacles that you learned a lot of harsh lessons with. Every now and then they'll reach out to you and like see what you're up to, try to get some of your energy. And they judge the way that you guys communicate to each other. This is what they judge it by. This is what they say to themselves. If Taurus like is short tempered with me or tries to put their foot down with me, that's going to be a red flag for me, and I know they're dealing with somebody else. And they kind of want you to have this fear indirectly inside of you where you don't want to like, you don't want no smoke with them, okay? And but they want your energy, right? You see how her purse is open? They want your energy, like, here, you can have it here. And anytime you try to put your foot down, this person, they're going to show you the other side of them. Okay, Five of Swords. Like, two could play that game and be like, oh yeah, you think that you just gonna like tell me no, or you think that you're gonna do X, Y, and Z? This person is like, I'm picking up strong narcissistic vibes with that. Let's see what Coffin is about. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you may not even notice this. Let me one more for Coffin. King of Cups. Either someone has a near-life death experience, or they just get tired of being lonely. So you got two storylines here. Someone has a near-life death experience, and that is what kind of like, you know, gets them out of their ego. And it's like a really big near-life death experience. I'm talking about the type of death experience where their life flashes before their eyes. Like they go meet their maker and then they come back. And they're like so many things that they let slip through their fingers. Okay, out of pride, out of ego, right? Literally this card says ego. Being so self-centered and just chasing something, trying to move fast, trying to get somewhere fast. It forces them to like slow down. They could drive trucks, they could be like 18-wheelers, where it's like they're like, I'm ready to start making new memories. I don't want to continue walking down this life. Like I've wasted majority of my life telling myself that it'll never happen for me. Okay, so for some of you, you have 3 different people manifesting right back into your life within the next year. Let's see this journey. Who's this journey about? And I feel like this is so interesting, Taurus. Oh, you got strength. So you're going to have 3 options manifesting into your life, Taurus, with the Queen of Wands. Wow. And then you have someone that's like with the World card, the King of Wands. Like this is the one. I feel like it's the one you're at a distance from. Okay, like by now, this is someone that makes you feel like we should be further ahead by now, but some way, somehow, like this person in you, like you get there, but it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to get there, like this path. it took a lot to get here. So it's almost like y'all's story kind of unfolds in a way where like it took a lot to get here. So I feel like this is what manifesting here is a choice to start dating, a choice to close the gap between the two of you, a choice to move forward with one another. To see where this goes. For some of you, it's going to start like that. Like, you know, let's just see where this goes. And it's because you guys work so well together. It's because you guys understand that you guys get to be your authentic selves with one another. And this person is like Knight of Wands. Oh yeah, they're obsessed. For some of you, it kicks off during a full moon. We have Moon square Neptune, full of illusions and disappointments. They might feel they totally understand when they don't. Unfaithfulness and lies can be the agenda. Must clear up misunderstanding quickly. Yeah, they're gonna have this desire to like clear up something that was either told to you by another person, clear their name. Like things get out of hand, things get very chaotic, and they reach out to you. They're like, you know, like Knight of Wands. I wasn't like, maybe you had this belief like this person was a player, or you couldn't trust them, or they were talking to more people. But there was like a lot of illusions with this moon energy, and they just come very quickly, and things, because it's like they can feel you moving on, and they want to like clear up some misunderstandings. I'm also hearing that this person may indirectly try to like, let's say that you're in the vicinity of this person, right? Or there's a picture that's posted and it looks a certain type of way. This is someone that will kind of like just want to put out there in general, you know, it wasn't like that or anything like that, or that's just a friend. They don't even have to explain themselves, but they just choose to explain themselves because they're in your presence. Things like that. That's the vibe that I'm picking up on. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you guys are, this person's going to offer or they're going to invest. Clarify this Seven of Pentacles. They're going to invest. They decided that they're going to invest, put in more effort. I feel like you might tell this person when they do come to you, like, you know what? Yeah, you didn't tell me what you wanted. You kept everything very aloof. You made me very confused. I waited on you to call, to do more, and you didn't put in the effort. And rightfully so. Why would I stick around and wait for you to like decide when you're ready to play with me? I'm not some type of toy that you put on the shelf. And that's when this person understand, like, damn, the whole time they didn't message you because they were afraid, right? They were afraid of that they weren't good enough. They were afraid that it wasn't going to work, and all these different other reasons, 1,000,001 reasons, 21 reasons that they were thinking you were probably talking to someone else. But the lack of communication, I feel like you tell this person, you know, all of that could have been avoided had you communicated or had you asked me rather than assume, you know. And then you guys sit back and you're like, you know what? You're right. We already wasted a lot of time. Let's do shit differently. So let's get a message from this person. So we have, this is your card, Taurus. And it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So things are going to unfold when it's supposed to. You have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And you got secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And then we have twin flame. Your passion ignites. So it gets beautiful from here. Just trust that, Taurus. This is beautiful. All right, let's see. So let's get Spirit's message to you, Taurus, for you in general. I'm sure that was a lot. All right, Spirit, let's get your message for Taurus. I think I want to try this card. Whatever you need Taurus to know, Spirit, whatever you need them to know, be aware of, anything like that. Alright, our ancestors, our angels, higher selves, Spirit, Most High. What do you need Taurus to know? What message do you have for Taurus? I heard birds flying high. You know how I feel. So pay attention to the music. I feel like you're going to be getting some confirmations, Taurus, through music. You have find a balance, full moon in Libra. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. Okay, these are your two cards. Bottom of the deck, we have leave the past behind. See what your ancestors want to tell you, Taurus. Find a balance, reflect on your priorities, and find a balance. So get an agenda or use your agenda book, but make it realistic and practical. Okay. And yes, taking time for you to journal, making time for you to practice self-care, free self-care. I mean, maybe start listening to Abraham Hicks in the morning, or start listening to morning affirmations, where it's something that you do for yourself. Take 10 minutes out of your day, Taurus, and start meditating. It'll really help bring back the balance. I see you doing that. You have Shield, Maiden, make plans and focus. Okay, then they say, and then get right to it. Set your sights higher. All right, don't settle. Don't settle for a person. Don't settle for a job. Don't settle for a thing. Okay, if you want something that's nice, wait, be patient, and save up for it. And you can get it when it's time. You'll know when it's time. Or you don't have to have quantity. Go for quality over quantity, Taurus. I feel the need to tell you that. More quantity than quality than quantity. Take your time. Okay, let's see from this deck what message comes for you, Taurus. The Loving Man. Okay, bottom of the deck we have victim mentality. Okay, then we have people, but we won't family, but we won't go there. Okay, letting go of family energy. Victim mentality. Feeling defeated. Okay, feeling defeated, emotions rising. For some of you, like, you're really fighting those thoughts in your head. You're really fighting, like, you know, this is really hard. I want to give up. Hang in there, Taurus. All right, hang in there. Don't you give up. If you need some more encouragement, come back tomorrow. So I can remind you every single day of the week why you need to be here, why we need you, Taurus. Okay, what would the world be without Venusian energy? So we are all in this. What's that song? We're all in this together. So we got Orion Fusion and Magic 55. Okay. Forgiveness and Gratitude 84. You guys could be 55, 84. Spiritual Sovereignty at the bottom of the deck 103. Seeking karmic balance, Pleiadians, open contact. So seeking karmic balance, that is really interesting. 63. Because I feel like the seeking karmic balance has to do with family and relationships. For some, mainly romantic here. Forgiving someone so that way you no longer feel like you allow them to take the best years of your life. Forgiving someone so you no longer feel like they have the power, you take the power back. That allows you to leave the past behind you, Taurus. Things like that. And then for all of my beautiful ancestors, Orishas, let me put this here for you. We have Tituba, feeling safe. For some of you, you have past life karma with some of your family members from like Salem witch trials. Queen Ya, Asantua, level up. And I feel like you are meant to like break those chains. All right, and find joy and be like the parent or mother that you never got to have. All right, for some of you, that was a curse that I'm getting. For some of you, you cursed them when you were being killed. All right, but you're meant to outgrow that. Because I feel like once those karmic bonds are cut, then real justice, okay, source, the divine can come in and give out real justice. And I'm not saying that your justice wasn't real, but it kept you reincarnating with them. Okay, so there were some ties that come in the family home, like at your roots, that kept repeating, and cycles kept repeating itself. So you'll just know how different you are. I'm going to read Tituba and Queen Ya Asatawa, level up, because I feel like this is the part of your next big breakthrough. Okay. Yeah, we have bad health and pathway. And then look, sudden wealth. So this is a part of your big financial breakthrough. Let's get the tarot cards. Spirit, what's your message for Taurus? And for those in regards to Tituba, feeling safe, level up. Can you show me? For Taurus, you have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, then we have the Knight of Swords. For some of you, the roles were reversed in the past life, okay? The roles were reversed in the past life. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So it's like through the masculine bloodline or something like that. This is occurring. Level up. Through the masculine bloodline. Look at that. Another four of wands. there's a relationship. If you dealt with someone that was a cheater, or they lied a lie, or you guys argued, and it was very hard for you to get better for yourself, and you had to find balance between you having time for you and trying to take care of your responsibilities. Many of you are mothers. If you are mothers, Taurus, I have another channel that's just for moms, for tarot. So it's called Tarot for Moms, the number 4. The link is inside of the description box. So over there, it's more directed for mothers in general. So you don't have to really decipher like, oh, if it's for you or if it's not. The journey is really different for mom life. So yeah, if any of you Taurians are mothers, check that out if you're interested in those type of readings, because I do feel like there's something about the matriarch, and being on this journey of doing things by yourself to make a better life for you and your children. I'm picking up strong mother energy here, like changing your fate, going after your dreams and ambitions, building your own family, finding the love relationship that's meant for you. But I feel like there's been so many delays that Spirit wants you to be aware of in regards to this energy. Okay. And it's interesting that the King and the Queen of Wands comes out. They want you to know that you will have an opportunity to live a different life, that you will be able to be free from this karma, and you'll be able to have a better, you'll be able to create that safe home for yourself. I feel like the Nine of Wands, it feels like a very spontaneous, adventurous, like explore type of relationship. With the Knight of Swords, you guys are very different, but you're like powerful in your own right. And you guys are meant to feel safe with one another. It's a lot of love here after going through a lot of harsh experiences in your past, after being poor, or in poverty, and changing your fate and healing, doing that healing work. Yeah, you were ready to stop blocking your blessings. You got out of your own way, and you took a long, hard look in the mirror, and that's why these Spirit is saying it's time to reflect on where these emotions are stemming from, what has caused these things. Ask critical questions. If you guys have any questions, Taurus, in the comments that you would like me to ask Spirit as a collective Taurian energy, you're more than welcome to drop them in the comments. If you just need clarity and guidance on a specific area during these segments, drop them in the comments, okay, you guys? But I see a loving relationship here, with you and another person, like husband and wife. So if you've been divorced before and you've had to forgive and leave the past relationships behind and be by yourself for a while, it's gonna pay off, okay? I see you meeting someone else new. They're single just like you. You're going to be very surprised. You don't even see any of this coming, Taurus. Spirit wants you to just hold that faith. Hold that faith, Taurus, that all will be well. Let's see if I can find the book right quick. So let's read this card here. Feeling safe, number 4. This has a lot to do with your childhood, I'm sure. Or adolescence. So we have Tituba, goddess of feeling safe. Barbados, Guyana, Salem. Didn't I say something about Salem witch trials? Anyway, ancestors is the temple. Element air. Great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem witch trials. She was most likely kidnapped from the Guyana region in South America and then sold through a Barbados plantation. Guidance. It is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. Goddess declaration. I am safe. It is safe to be safe. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, so many of you grew up in very unsafe environments, home lifestyles. You've had to protect and defend yourself. Weren't able to really trust. So let's look at the level up. So we have Goddess of Leveling Up, Ashanti Ghana. Temple Queens, Element Bush. Queen Ya Asantewaa was the mother, farmer, and the warrior queen who led the War of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti Empire, holds the regent's cry, life force energy. Raise your standards and leap forward, for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired actions can you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Goddess declaration. Divine timing is on my side. This is beautiful, Taurus. All right, all my Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars placements. I am sending you an abundance and overflow of love and protection on your journey. And I will see you tomorrow for another tarot show. The Taurus show. Okay. Episode 2. All right. Love you guys. Bye.